end of a clock or at the end of a certain situation after timeout play. What's it like being in the huddle there? Darvin's coming in and calling the play, calling Matt's number, and what was your perspective on it?
I've definitely been on both sides of that. San Antonio kind of ran that play in Game 6 of a finals game, and Chris Bosh was able to get the block. When I was in Miami, Boston ran it versus us. Jeff Green hit a game winner versus us with the pass over the top. So it was a great play call by Coach. And to have a sniper like Matt to knock it down, stay ready. Big time shot for him. He got so many great looks tonight, but it didn't lose his focus. We want him to shoot the ball every time he gets it. If he has any little airspace, we want him to shoot it because his ability to shoot. So big time moment for our team early on in the season.
Okay.
LeBron, Juan told us a story at shoot around this morning that recently you were talking to the group, I think on a bus ride, and said something along the lines of it's never as bad as it seems. And you could apply that even to tonight. You guys missed that shot from Lonnie, and they're going down and getting free throws. And how can that type of mentality help your group considering the 0-5 start?
Just always trying to stay even keel, no matter what's going on. You block out the outside noise. You put the work in, and the game is always won in between the four lines. That's how it's always been played, and you come out and compete every night. And through our 7 games, we've competed every single night. We have not went out on the floor and have not competed. Now, we haven't made shots in some of those games, but we've competed every single game. And when you do that, you're going to give yourself a good chance to win on a nightly basis.
And just a quick follow, how are you overall physically? We saw with the foot, and it seems like your entry level might have been affected in that.
I've been better. Today was the first day I got out of bed since Sunday night, since after the game. Something going around, and it hit me pretty good. Hurt me to my soul to miss the Halloween party with all my guys on Monday. Didn't know if I was going to have enough energy today, but, try to mash up something to help us win the game, whatever I can. So, but as soon as I leave here, I'm going right back to the bed for sure.
LeBron, when you think about that shot Matt hit, what do you think about the pass in that situation and how hard it is for a guard like Austin to hit that spot? And
yeah.
And I guess it's kind of weird. It sort of reminds me of the routine you guys go through pregame, where you guys run the corner.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. That's a very difficult pass. You have to literally be on time and on target with that. You got to try to get it to the corner, knowing that the defender can't be too close to you because they don't want to. With our league and guys are afraid kind of to allow someone to step on your foot. They got to give you a little bit of room, but it's a perfect pass. Perfect setup. Matt just trusted his mechanics, as he always probably worked on, just not having much space in that short corner, and was able to knock it down. But definitely reminded of the pregame stuff that myself and AD do. Just trying to throw it to that corner and keeping both feet in and having a possession on the catch.
Alan?
LeBron, you guys closed out that first half on a 17-2 run, and the Pelicans responded then in the third. It seemed like Zion switched up kind of his approach as well, going at the rim and the rack. The moment you had with him after the game, kind of your appreciation for him or what you're seeing from him right now on the floor?
I love everything about the kid. I understand exactly some of the things that he's going through, being a number 1 pick, and everybody is saying you should be this, you should be that, you're the face of the franchise, you got to do this, you got to do that, and then when you're not playing, they're like, okay, well, is he going to be this, is he going to be that? The kid has done nothing but just keep his head down and keep pushing. That's why I said the outside noise matters to nobody unless you allow it to. He's in great shape right now. Great talent is something we've never seen. A talent of his size, his speed, his athleticism, just like of a Giannis, just like of a Barkley, of a Shaq. It's just certain talents that come into our league that you just never seen before, and it's so funny when you hear people like, okay, just stop him from going left. Just stop him from going left. It's it's the same thing I heard so many years with Ginobili, stop him from going left. Lamar Odom, stop him from going left. You know, when you're great, then no matter what you do, they're going to figure out a way. So Zion is on the verge of being great, and he's going to be great in this league for a long time. So tonight he showed, why he's going to be who he's going to be.
LeBron, Ali mentioned the 17-2 run to close the half. You guys also had a big run in the second half of the Denver game that kind of took control of that one. What have you seen in those stretches where you guys have really been able to just put your foot on the other team and kind of take control of the game?
I think whenever we've made our runs this year so far, we've got defensive stops and we haven't turned the ball over. When they made their run in the third quarter, we turned the ball over. They got out, ran. Alvarado came in, pushed the tempo, got the ball up the floor. And this league is so sometimes you just don't know when the tables turn. Kind of a gambler analogy if you ever play cards, or just sometimes you don't know when the tables turn. So you got to control what you can control, and what you can control is not having unforced turnovers. And in the third quarter, we had unforced turnovers, allowed them to make their run. But in the second quarter, when we made our run, we got stops and we didn't turn the ball over. We got great looks at the basket. Russ was great. Troy was great playing behind the defense, and it resulted in us going into the break, I believe, up 12.
Last question. Last two questions. We'll go Kyle and then we'll end with Helene.
Hey, LeBron, perhaps, you've been on the injury report all season. Perhaps we take that for granted when your list is probable. But has this particular injury been the thing that's been bugging you all year? And did anything on Sunday exacerbate it? Is that why you had to spend so much time in bed?
No, no. I don't. I think I wouldn't say that why I've been stuck in the bed since Sunday is an injury. It's more like a virus, I would say. More like sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I'm conflating.
Yeah, my foot is my foot. I'm not worried about that. I'll figure that out.
Oh, okay.
But
I apologize.
I think Tom Brady's been on the injury report for like 20 straight years too. And he just, for somehow reason, he just plays. I think so. No, I've been in the bed since Sunday because my body told my ass to sit down.
And just related to that, though, AD's been playing through this back thing, and you've already had, this team has a bunch of injuries, and I'm sure some nagging things. What do you see in these past two wins kind of gritting it out and kind of making do?
Listen, it starts with me and AD at the end of the day. You're sick, you're injured, whatever. I grew up, when my little league coach asked me, was I hurt or was I injured? And if you hurt, get your rear end back in there. I don't want to hear about it. If you're injured, don't suit up. It's that simple. So, I knew I wasn't going to have everything, all my juice, all my bounce, my spring. But if I'm in the lineup, then I got to try to make plays. Was I great tonight? Absolutely not. I was horrible in a lot of things, missed a lot of shots around the rim, missed a lot of miscues on defense, but just try to give my guys as much energy, and AD is doing the exact same. So we just try to feed off each other, until we, continue to get, our mojo flowing and we all feeling really good. We just lean on each other, and that's what team sports is all about. You're not going to always be great, but it's always great when you can look to your left, look to your right, and someone can pick it up for you.
LeBron, Coach Ham said one of the things he's learned about himself in this brief time as a head coach is you've got to be decisive. You've got to make really decisive decisions. What have you seen in him on the bench during games? Are you seeing decisiveness? Are you seeing confidence? What are you seeing?
I've seen that, and I've also seen that it's his seventh game as a head coach. And it's our job as the players and the other coaches to, take his command out on the floor and apply it as much as we can throughout a 48-minute game. Understanding he's going to make mistakes. We all going to make mistakes. It's literally his seventh game as a head coach. So, but the one thing about it, he's 10 toes down. He's very deliberate at what he wants to do offensively and defensively. And then it's our job to take that command and go out on the floor. And I've always kind of tried to be an extension of my head coach. So if it's something that he needs me to get through to the guys while on the floor, I can do that. I've always done that throughout my career. But